Hello, everybody. It's Friday. That means it's time for another topic of the week. So, last week's topic about attracting new blood. There was a lot of good responses to that. Several people made great videos talking about their efforts to sort of engage their local community and the things that they felt were the most successful, that kind of thing. So, I definitely encourage you to go check out the link down below to last week's video and watch those videos if you haven't already. I think there's a lot of good tips in there if you're looking to build up your local, play group, community, whatever you want to call it, club, doesn't really matter. I think it is one of the most sort of essential things we can do is, get out there and be a positive advocate for whatever game you love. And, that I think is what a lot of people came to, and it's sort of the emergent thing in my mind. The best thing that you can do to attract new players is share your passion, right? Is to just be a positive, excited force for the thing that you love in this game. Whatever game it happens to be. Like, I don't care. It really doesn't matter what game you're playing right now. Be a positive force for it. Talk about it. Proselytize for it, as it were, right? And your energy, your enthusiasm will be communicated to others. So, anyways, there you go. Check that out. As always, the links to last week's video is down below. This week's topic. I thought it would be fun to talk about your favorite model kit ever produced, specifically for a unit. Now, we had done a video a long time ago about your favorite centerpiece. And big monsters like that, big centerpiece monsters like Archaon or big centerpiece things, are easy to love because they are what they are. They're big, they're flashy, right? They're huge. You spend a lot of time on them. And so they're easy to stand out. But what I'm more interested in is those things that are smaller than that, a unit, multiple guys coming in a box set. And your favorite kit that's ever been made like that, of some kind of unit. Because I think that's so much more challenging. When you've got a group of people, right? And be it, I don't care if it's 3 guys in the group, 5 guys in the box, 10, 20, doesn't matter. To make them dynamic and interesting. And I was thinking about, like, how do I even rate what my favorite was? I really had to think for a long time about this, because what defined my favorite kit? Was it the overall sort of look and aesthetic and design of the thing? Was it how easily it went together, right? Like, that is to say, some kits, I'm sure we all know a couple in our head that we just wanted to bang our head against the desk trying to put them together because they were such a pain for any of a numerous number of reasons. How about the cleanup? How messy was the kit? How much time did you have to spend scraping mold lines and cleaning it up and puttying, cracks that didn't quite fit together and stuff like that, right? Maybe it's the options that are in the kit. How many different ways can you build the kit? Different heads, different weapons, different orientations, different poses, whatever. Maybe it's the convertibility of the kit, right? How easy is it to actually do conversions and make the unit your own? Maybe it's how easy the unit is to paint, right? Because I think we've all, over time, certainly what I have found is that some units are way easier to paint than others. Maybe it's the level of detail, the amount of accoutrement and little bajangly jinglies that are on the model, right? All of those things could be things that you use to tell me your favorite model kit. And in the end, as I was looking at it and really thought about it, I stared at my collection, I walked around at every kit I've ever put together, and I came down to 2 for completely different reasons, because I realized there was no one perfect kit. That's what I came to. There wasn't any one that was banging on all cylinders for everything I just listed. Okay? So I had to go to 2, and for different reasons. So let's start with the ironic one. And here they are, still new in their box with a shrink wrap. I will get them out sometime. I don't know if you can see it, but those are Bretonnian Questing Knights. This is the old, these are metal, which is ironic given my recent video. And I hate that they're in metal, but I love the models too much. These guys win for the aesthetic. The sense of the thing, the pleasure and joy and time it takes to paint, the detail you can do with them. this is simply one of the most gorgeous kits Games Workshop ever made. It's so... It tells so much of a story. Each knight is his own little narrative explosion of story about his individual little quest that he's on. Each one... I mean, this is 5 character models in a box, right? To be very clear. It's a shame these have been garbage for a lot of their history. They're better now. But yeah, this wins for pure aesthetic and pleasure to paint. Now, the other half is a much, much newer kit, something that I've put together 2 kits of now, and it's these guys. The Kurnoth Hunters. I know that's really ironic, but these are what sort of Ushabti always should have been. These guys are easy cleanup. They go together like a dream. They have lots of great options in the box, different like weapon options, head options, all these little customizations you can put on them with like the little bugs and sprites and spirit folk that they can have around. And at the same time, they're a pleasure to paint as well. They have, you know, some good, they have good places and ways you can use the color. I mean, you can see there the guys in the front, I don't know how well that comes across, but then on the back, your orange, your dark blue. If you look at the book, there's lots of different options. But these guys lack a lot of the detail and narrative that something like this has, right? So, there you go. I really thought long and hard about these guys, and I really do love this kit. So my picks are one that's very old but has stood the test of time, and one that is very, very new, but I have just fallen absolutely head over heels in love with after working with it. So, those are my 2 favorite unit kits that have ever come out. I want to know what yours are. I want to know why, out of all the things I listed. What is it that makes a model kit good for you? You know, something where you got a lot of troops in the box. All right? So, there we go. That's the topic of the week. Look forward to your response down in the comments, or of course, if you make a video response, that'll be linked down below. As always, I look forward to all those responses. I love reading through them. I love watching the video responses. They'll all be linked back here, and we'll see you next time.